Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your July 2022 singles reading. If you are single and ready to mingle, looking for love, then this is the reading for you. There will be a lot of different messages coming out in this reading, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind, because not every message will necessarily be for you. If you're new to my channel, very warm hello to you. If you're returning, welcome back, but let's see what we can do to get you over to the love readings rather than the singles reading. So just so you're aware, my intent for this reading is, because I am a few days late in July, my intent here is the energy will last from the day I post this reading all the way up until about the middle of August or so. So about the next 5 or 6 weeks for you guys. So we're going to pull all of your cards and see what we've got coming in here for you. If you do find that you do enjoy my readings here, please don't forget to show my channel a little bit of love and hit that like button there on this video. Subscribe as well if you haven't already. So we have so far for you, we've got the Angel of Strength. Oh yes, this is beautiful energy because this is giving you the courage to move forward, to make change, to meet new people, to get out there, to let your guard down a little bit. Okay, boundaries are okay, but blocks, no, siree, Bob. Okay, but it feels like some of you here have been in your comfort zone a little bit, okay, with the garden and the gate energy there. So maybe you've been playing it a little bit safe. Okay, perhaps you haven't been quite ready to get out of your comfort zone, meet new people, try new things. All right, but you have the ability there to unlock your own heart, to unlock your true potential, to meet the right kind of person. Okay, and someone who is in alignment with who you are, someone who, you know, kind of gets you, right? And that's not always easy to find, is it? You know, I mean, we meet a lot of people and just not everybody is meant for us, right? So it can be a little bit tricky, but it feels like here that you've had, you know, you've perhaps spent some time healing, okay, from a broken heart. Maybe there's been, you may have been, focused on your money, your career, making a better life for yourself in your physical world, because we do have some energy there about that. Okay, perhaps healing from a toxic relationship as well. We've got the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck there for you. Okay, so this is certainly some wish fulfillment on the horizon for you. When it's at the bottom of the deck, this may just be an underlying influence or motivation for you. What are you wishing for? What are you hoping for? What is going to make you happy? Okay, maybe you aren't 100% sure what that looks like quite about now. Okay, or maybe you're a little bit flexible on what that looks like. All right, but the Nine of Cups is a beautiful energy. Maybe you've been focused on your own personal happiness and well-being. Okay, because, you know, if you've been burned before, if you've had a broken heart, then certainly you do need to get yourself in a good place, right, to welcome in the love that you deserve, someone who complements you, right, rather than is the source of your own well-being, right? They complement, they enhance your life, right? You know, that love starts really in ourselves. Okay, and when we embrace that love, we have more love to give. But the Angel of Strength is coming in here to give you that strength, that courage to persevere, to move forward, and to make some positive change in your world. Okay, so call on that Angel of Strength, very similar to that Leo energy of the Strength card. Your inner strength, your kindness, compassion with yourself, with others. It's time for you to let all of your wonderful beauty, all of your handsomeness, all of your beautiful qualities shine and let other people see that, okay? Might be a little scary at first. Sometimes change is, even if it's positive. Okay, but remember, you are strong. You are that pillar of strength. You have the ability to make your own choices, to make your own decisions, and I don't think you're going to let anyone steal your thunder anymore. Okay, we've got the garden and the gate coming out here. So like I said, there may be something here that you're restricting yourself in some way. We've got this girl here. She's got some flowers around. There's beautiful abundance, but there's some butterflies that are, you know, initiating or representing some change. But we do have an iron gate that's right there. Interesting. And she's on this side of it. Okay, so perhaps you have been not necessarily getting out into the world. Perhaps there's some external restrictions that are still around. I mean, we are still in a pandemic. They haven't called that off yet. Okay, but it depends where you are in the world. Some places are better off than others. Some people are just footloose and fancy free, and others they keep having restrictions imposed upon them. But typically, this card is something internal, something within you. And if you actually really have a close look at this girl in this card, she's wearing the key to that gate around her neck. Where are you restricting yourself? Where are you hiding? Okay, it's time for you to have a look and maybe get out of your comfort zone, explore your horizons a little bit. Maybe you've been sheltering yourself in place for a while because you've been doing some healing, or perhaps there's been some money issues that have been going on and that's been your main focus rather than love. All right, but I think here that you are about to unleash your true potential. You're about to experience a period of growth and expansion. That is card number 30, reduces down into a 3. So Empress energy, 3 of Wands energy, 3 of Swords energy right about here. Okay, but I think that you are about to take your first steps out into explore that world and, to find what it is that you're looking for. We have broken heart energy, and this is in reverse. Beautiful. Okay, because this indicates a time of healing, of mending what is broken, of looking at your past, okay, looking at your present and getting yourself ready, getting yourself prepared, okay? You're clearing out your heart chakra, you're getting ready to receive and to really be able to put yourself out there a little bit. So you are certainly have been on the mend and you are still on the mend. Sometimes it feels as though we're never done. All right. But I think here things are really coming into alignment for you. But like I said, here you may have been dealing with some financial issues, okay, or some workplace issues. You may have been focused on, your own personal healing and well-being, but also getting yourself back on your feet, getting yourself stable. Financial constraints card in the reverse here is a time of improvement and growth for you. Okay, so it feels as though, where you may have felt as though doors were closed, doors are opening for you. Whereas you may have been feeling as though I don't have a lot to offer, I don't have a lot to give. I think you are flipping the script on that kind of way of thinking. All right. And you have a lot to offer, you have a lot to give. And sometimes we shortchange ourselves and we don't allow people to see what we truly are made of, right? And, sometimes we don't feel that way ourselves either, right? Especially if you've been in toxic relationships. We do have a devil card here. He's in the reverse and he's in your blessings position. Whew, hallelujah. All right. But sometimes we let other people make us feel substandard and feel as though there's something wrong with us when there's actually really not. Okay, it's just, sometimes you can have the healthiest relationships, and then sometimes one person will come along and they'll bring out the absolute worst in you. Okay, and but I think here that you're maybe getting yourself in a position of strength and you're aligning yourself so that you know your value, you know your worth, you know what you have to offer, and I think your confidence is building, and I think you're getting ready to really make some big, bold changes. We've got the Two of Staves coming in here for you as your incoming energy. The Two of Staves is where you have an idea, you have an inkling, you're starting to figure out what it is that you want, and you're starting to figure out what your next steps are. You're putting a plan in place, okay? You're seeing the potential of what it may be out there, okay? You may be opening the doors to new possibilities, to meet new connections, but maybe you're trying something a little bit different than normally you would, okay? So, but the Two of Staves here, you've removed some blocks and obstacles, okay? So if you are still doing a little bit of healing, or you've still got some economic situations that are around there, I think here that things are about to get better for you. Okay, so keep on doing whatever it is you're doing because it's working. Okay, it's working and it is opening new doors for you. We also have the Queen of Batons, which is the Queen of Wands, and also the High Priestess. So I feel here that your intuition is really showing you the way, really guiding you, and is really kind of giving you a little bit of enlightenment as well. Now, the High Priestess is also about your inner wisdom. So I think you've really been taking the time here to learn about yourself, to get yourself in alignment, in balance. Okay, we've got 2 and 2 coming out here for you. So master number 22, master builder number 22 always reminds you that you have the tools, the wisdom, the experience within you from this lifetime and past lifetimes to build the life that you want. So be confident. That Queen of Wands energy, be confident, let your light shine. Okay, don't be afraid to put yourself out there and take some action. Okay, do something that's fun, have a sense of adventure. Okay, maybe even release some expectations here as well and just go with the flow. The High Priestess really is the master of emotions, okay? So, even though you are open and you're getting yourself ready, I feel here that you're being a little bit conservative. The High Priestess is a little slightly conservative energy, okay? But I think here that you're going to know when to, I think your intuition is really going to let you know, okay, when to kind of take a back seat, when to sit there and be in receive mode, and also when to be more in action mode. But this is very feminine energy coming in, showing that you are opening your heart, you're ready to receive, okay? There may be a couple little issues that you're still dealing with here, okay? You're trying to get all of your ducks in a row, but there certainly is a lot of potential for you here. I also feel here with the High Priestess, okay, because there is, yes, a slightly conservative energy, a little bit conservative here with the Garden and the Gate. So perhaps it's time for you to break free, to bust loose a little bit, okay? But with the High Priestess, I think here also that some of you may already know. You may already have your sights set on somebody because it's a little bit of a secretive energy. So it could very well just be that you are a little bit secretive, okay? That it's not that you have a big brick wall built around you or anything like that. It's just maybe you've got a slightly discerning energy. Okay, you're not spilling your heart out on your sleeve the second you step out of that gate. Okay, I think you're just being a little bit more quiet, but nonetheless, no less fun or no less adventurous. Okay, it's just sometimes, we don't tell our deepest darkest secrets the second we meet somebody, right? So you may just be a little bit conservative but also quite fun loving here as well, okay? But I do think that there is somebody out there who either has their eye on you, okay, or you already have your eye on somebody. All right, you'll be just being a little bit quiet about it, a little bit secretive. But the Queen of Batons that's here as well can certainly represent a person coming in, somebody who is very exciting, someone who has a sense of adventure, a zest for life, someone who maybe just kind of gets you out of your comfort zone a little bit. Certainly somebody who can, maybe spark some passion, fan the flames that are within you, okay? Because you certainly may have a passionate connection there with you and and that person, okay? Maybe starting out as a physical connection as well, but certainly has the potential for something a little bit deeper and more meaningful. But I think here as well that a friend may actually have some sort of impact on your love life here with that Queen of Wands energy. Okay, somebody who maybe has some really good advice, or maybe you have a friend that says, hey, Cancer, you've been alone long enough, and they grab you by the ear and they force you out of your comfort zone to go and have a little bit of fun. They have your best interests at heart when they do that. Okay, they just may pressure you to get out of your shell just a little bit. I think we all have that kind of friend every once in a while, someone who they speak their truth, they're honest, they're open, and they may just have some motivation for you. Your challenge, here we go. We've got the Lovers card here. Okay, so it feels like here that number one, part of the challenge maybe just to get a deeper understanding of what you're looking for in love. All right, because the Lovers card here is that Gemini energy of duality, of harmony and balance within a relationship, having that deep, deep, deep sense of intimacy with the person. Okay, that heartfelt love, that soulmate connection. Okay, connecting with somebody not just on a physical plane, but through every kind of sense of your being. All right, so that might be part of the challenge, right? Has been finding that kind of person. Okay, and you may have had that kind of love, or you thought that you did, and then it went away. And the Lovers card can certainly represent a soulmate energy. Okay, and so maybe you have met a soulmate and it didn't work out. Soulmates, there's a lot of misconception sometimes about soulmates, right? It's like, oh, this person's my soulmate, they're my forever person, and they very well may be. However, the role of a soulmate is to break you open, to show you aspects of yourself that you would never have found, okay, or that you show you something of yourself that you never would have thought possible. Okay, they're part of your life experience, part of your growth, but soulmates are not always meant to be here for a lifetime, a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So sometimes those soulmate connections can be very powerful, very strong, and they can be very life changing, but they don't necessarily, they're not meant to last for the next 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Okay, they're only meant to last, a certain amount of time, or it's someone that swoops in, okay, disrupts your life, all right, and then swoops back out, and but your life is forever changed in a certain way. So that's those soulmates, right? So you may have felt previously as though you had had that kind of connection and that it had gone and that it had been lost, okay? And that certainly would have thrown you in broken heart energy, okay? And certainly would have shown you, thrown you into a lack kind of mentality as well, because what's wrong with me? How come I can't keep my soulmate? Oh my God, this person was here and it was wonderful and it was beautiful, and then it all went to shit. So, sometimes we kind of beat ourselves up for that, but it could actually be when we take a step back and when we actually use our high priestess energy, our own inner wisdom, and we're calm and we meditate and we connect with our higher selves, we actually can figure out the reason why something didn't happen. Okay, so, but I think here, for some of you, I think part of the challenge may actually be choosing love. Okay, choosing the connection. I think for some of you, you do have a soulmate coming towards you. The Lover's card, right? You've got this true love coming towards you. I think part of the challenge is maybe a bit of a waiting game. The Two of Wands here can be a little bit of a waiting game. It's like, I'm waiting, the clock is ticking. Okay, patience may certainly be a virtue. Okay, maybe necessary. Okay, the High Priestess is a very, very patient energy. Okay, so there might just be a little bit of a delay, but I do feel that, that there is a soulmate on the way. There's true love on the way. Okay, a really good positive connection. So, and that's part of that angel of strength is number one, giving you the strength and the confidence to welcome this kind of connection or to choose love. All right, but also to be patient. Okay, while you wait, to be open, to be receptive, okay, to, maybe even do something that takes your mind off of it, okay, because I do think there's something very powerful that's on the way for you. All right, but we do also, part of the challenge also, again, maybe just choosing love, because that is a choice card. So for one, I think for some of you, once you finally decide to break out of your comfort zone a little bit, you put yourself out there, I think you may have some choices to make. I think you may have more than one potential suitor out there, okay? So, perhaps part of the challenge is that you're too picky or maybe not picky enough. Okay, so be a little bit discerning and remember you may have some choices to make. But we have also, as your challenge, we've got the Temperance card and we also have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so the Temperance card can show that there may be some more healing that is necessary. Okay, we need to give some closure to something from the past there with that Ten of Swords, is that final nail in the coffin, so to speak. Okay, that final decision so that you can move forward. Okay, finally let something go and close out a cycle, close out some energy. So again, with the broken heart, financial constraints, because this can represent the door to your own personal value as well. It may not necessarily be money, okay, but these two in reverse, you're on the mend, you're onwards and upwards here, and I think you just got a little bit more work to do, okay, and then you've got some wonderful things that are happening here for you, okay. But I also think here that possibly some of you have a challenge saying no, okay. Ten of Swords, it's like, okay, nope. Okay, like, nope, we're gonna go in a different direction. So maybe you have a little bit of a challenge saying no to people. Okay, maybe you're just, you're kind-hearted, you're in touch with your emotions here, Cancer, and sometimes that works in your favor, and sometimes it feels like it works against you, right? Okay, but it's okay to say no. No is a complete sentence, by the way. No. You can lighten it up a little bit and say no, thank you. Okay, but no is okay to say. All right. But the Temperance card, yes, brings in some healing as well. There's also another energy of balance here as well, getting in alignment. So again, maybe you are just trying to make some decisions. Okay, figure out, do I, don't I, right? You might be a little bit back and forth. So that may be a little bit of a challenge for you as well. Okay, but I feel as though it's like a temporary delay. Okay, and the Temperance card also brings in healing. as well, okay, healing, but also patience, okay? Patience is a virtue. We sometimes do get impatient, right? And, I think Spirit's really trying to say to you here that, I've got some wonderful things coming in for you. Be ready to get yourself out in the open, get ready to meet new people, okay? And once you finally make that decision that you're ready and that you're wanting to put yourself out there, unlock that gate, unleash your true potentials, show people what you're made of, attract these wonderful connections in. And Spirit's like, I got your back. Because the Lovers card with the Temperance energy, wow, that is one hell of a connection. Okay, it's a very deep spiritual connection, something that is very powerful, probably also something that may actually be frightening. Okay, only because frightening, not because the person may be frightening, but frightening in its intensity. All right. So, but I do think here that you have some spiritual guidance as well. I think your spirits, angels, guides, your past loved ones are trying to show you the way, trying to help you, trying to guide you. Okay. So trust your intuition with that high priestess energy, because part of the challenge may be to understand what you're being shown or what direction that you're inclined to follow. Okay. You might just be feeling as though you're pulled, pushed, tugged, or dragged in a certain direction, and you may be questioning it. You may not understand why or what that is. And sometimes we just feel compelled to do certain things. And that's really our intuition saying, go this way, choose this, go here. And when we overthink and overanalyze, or we doubt that, or we question that, that's kind of where we kind of go sideways. Okay, sometimes. So sometimes you need to trust that feeling. Okay, and it may get you out of your comfort zone. Okay, and it really does get you out of your comfort zone, because there's no growth in your comfort zone. Okay, there's no more growth behind this iron gate there. The growth, the adventure is outside of that. Okay, your comfort zone is really just comfortable, kind of. Okay, but there's no growth, there's no expansion, nothing fun, nothing new ever happens in your comfort zone. All right, so be a little bit open there, but again, maybe a little bit of healing there. But I think here that you have some very powerful connections that are headed your way. Blessings headed your way. Oof, man, oh man. Relief. Lovely. The Ten of Staves is the Ten of Wands energy. This is stress, burdens. This is things weighing heavily on your shoulders. This is things that you're worried about, that, oh my good Lord. All right, but this is an end to this cycle. You're about to start something new. You're getting closure. You're ready to move forward. Okay, and I think there's something very exciting on the horizon for you. More blessings. We've got the Five of Swords and the Devil in reverse. Okay, the Five of Swords, I think you're sorting out some issues. For one, I think you're getting clear. Okay, for two, I think you are calming the voice in your head. The Five of Swords does quite often create conflict, especially in forms of communication within yourself, but with other people, but also your internal conflict as well, internal, external. Okay, so I think here you are healing from some past energy, especially that voice in your head. Maybe someone's gotten in your head at some point and told you that you're not worthy of something, or they've made you feel inadequate in some way. Okay, and that little voice in your head sometimes may get in your way. All right, well, let me tell you, whenever I get a lot of times, okay, there's a couple of different cards that tend to travel together. Okay, the Devil card and the Temperance card quite often do come out together. Okay, when I get the Devil card, more often than not, the Temperance card come out. But when the Temperance card come out, I don't always get the Devil. But when the Devil comes out, it's over 90% that I get the Temperance card. Also, the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower do tend to travel together as well. All right, but I think in here there is certainly some healing that's going on over some past issues. It could be a karmic cycle that you've been clearing out. Okay, ouch, right? Just when we think we're getting things back on track, boom, the universe decides to send us a test. Okay, so you may be healing from that. All right, you may be getting closure from a toxic situation, a past person, an ex even. Okay, maybe you're getting that opportunity to finally, Out the door you go, okay? I'm not letting you stay in my head anymore. I'm detaching from your energy. I'm healing and I'm moving forward, okay? So that Five of Swords, whatever conflict, internal, external, whatever voices from the past, okay? I think you're breaking free out of that energy, okay? And this is where that Strength card comes in, right? Strength card is number 50, the Five of Swords, the number 5 there, the Devil. Ugh, okay? So I think here that you early are making some positive change. I think you're trying to keep a positive outlook, and you have released, okay, toxic karmic cycles. I think you've learned some very important, valuable life lessons as far as relationships go, as far as love goes. And this right here is a blessing, is freedom. Freedom from attachment, from obsession, from toxic people, from karmic patterns that, oh my God, it's like, no, I'm not doomed to repeat these anymore. And this is that beautiful sense of freedom. Okay. And this is what we're working on right up there. So I think you're getting some major closure. Okay, then you're getting some major healing and maybe this huge sense of relief, right? And this will allow you to move forward. Okay, however that looks like for you. The Devil card in reverse can also be you, okay, letting go of control. All right, sometimes we obsess, we want to micromanage the universe, okay? And when we do that, we create our own blocks. So this is, again, releasing those chains, all right, so that you can move forward and embrace something a little bit more positive in your world. Okay, tell yourself a new story. Okay, whatever story someone was telling you with that Five of Swords, whatever, someone, stole your thunder, okay, took your confidence away, stole your life even, okay, got in your head, okay, I think here that you are totally wiping that clean. Advice from Spirit, we have the Illusion card here, and this is the Moon energy. For one, follow your dreams. Listen to your intuition, okay? Your dreams, your intuition, spirits, angels, guides, they're all trying to show you something. They're trying to show you the way, light your path, light your way forward, okay? So if you're feeling that weird kind of energy and you just feel compelled to do certain things or to go certain places, and you're just not sure why, just trust it, okay? If it doesn't feel like wrong, if it doesn't feel like scary, okay? I mean, it might feel a little bit scary because you're getting out of your comfort zone, okay? Just go with it. Just go with it. Go with the flow. See where the wind blows you, kitten, because you know what? It could certainly blow you in some wonderful, wonderful direction. All right. But your intuition, your senses are very heightened. The Moon card here also does represent cycles. So I think Spirit is really trying to highlight the fact that you have a very difficult chapter, okay, the very difficult cycle. You're closing the book on that. You're closing the door, okay, and you're ready to start something fresh, start something new, okay? We're not just, with this energy here, we're not just sweeping it under the rug. You've healed from this energy. That Temperance card is coming out here. Your guardian angels, they're all here guiding you, protecting you, right? So you've got the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. Well, this angel has just flipped the script on that devil. Boo boom, goodbye. All right. So I think Spirit's really trying to hammer that home for you, that you are closing out a cycle. Let things go. Okay. Be willing, be ready to maybe do some cord cutting meditations, or with the Moon card, the moon cycles in the month of July and part of August may be very important for you. We have a full moon in Capricorn in the middle of July. Great time to let things go, okay, to cut some cords and to get that closure so that you can be ready for the next chapter, the next phase, okay? But the Moon card can also represent some fears. Okay, what are we doing here? We're letting go of fear with the Devil card. And Spirit says here that there may be some underlying fears, issues, anxieties. Bring them to the surface. Get the clarity that you need. Address those underlying feelings, those issues, okay? And, that is how we heal. That is how we can move forward, by bringing something into the light, okay? That has been hidden in the shadows, in the darkness, all right? We bring something out into the open, and that is where we address it. We don't bury it away. We don't compartmentalize it. We don't lock it in a closet, okay? It's time for that actual healing and that, that growth there. Face your fear and power through anyway, okay? This can certainly bring some healing, but it also brings that recognition of whatever it is you may be afraid of, a fear of intimacy, a fear of toxic energy, a fear of nasty people. Okay. But I think here that you are moving past that and facing that fear and embracing life, right? As scary and as uncertain as that may make you. Okay. But this is also about getting clarity. Okay, because the moon, we can sometimes, we start to put our finger on something, okay, and, we need to maybe shed a little bit further light on something. So there may be something here that Spirit's trying to show you. Okay, maybe it's a block or some old energy. So pay attention again to your intuition, but also your dreams. Great time for you to do some meditation, cord cutting. Okay, and also with the moon cycles, set some intentions for manifestation as well. All right. But also as advice, we've got this 10 of Wands energy coming out again, the 10 of Batons in this one. And we've also got the Hierophant as well. So I feel like here Spirit is really highlighting the fact, we've got two 10 of Wands, okay? So Spirit's really hammering home that you have had a hard time. You have had some difficulties. You've had some stress. You've had some burdens. You may have been feeling as though the weight of the world is being on your shoulders, okay? And Spirit's really reminding you here that there may be just a couple last steps for you to close out that cycle. The Hierophant, you have learned a lot. The Hierophant is an energy of higher level learning. Okay, so there may have been some life lesson, some very important life lesson, karmic lesson that you may have had to learn. You signed a soul contract, right? Sometimes we all sign we sign up to come back into the 3D, into the earth. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Being human is freaking hard. Okay, being on planet Earth is hard as well, right? It's a planet of duality. For every good there is, some bad. For every challenge there is a solution. For every, for hate there's love, right? There's this duality that we have on the universe, or on planet Earth. Okay, so there may have been some big life lesson here that you had to experience to give you a deeper level of understanding about love, about life, okay, about you, about what you want. Okay, so there's been some, you may have been through the school of hard knocks, okay, but you are really bigger, better, and stronger for it. Okay, and you're about to come out the other side in a more positive way. Okay, I also think here that you have been committed to your journey forward, committed to healing, committed on your path. Okay, and you have, even though you've been tired and drained and you've been through difficulties, okay, you've never given up. You haven't given up hope and faith. You've been true to yourself. You've been honest with yourself. And I think here that you have certainly really, really learned something very powerful. So keep committed to your journey. Believe in yourself, that Hierophant energy, that deep spiritual belief there. Okay, and I think here also Spirit wants you to take some practical approaches. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. What else do we have? The Devil is Capricorn energy. Temperance, Sagittarius. We've got Gemini out here as well. Okay, so we may have a whole bunch of different players in your life, and these could be the major sun signs, but it could also be other placements in people's charts as well. All right, but the Hierophant being that Taurus energy, calm, cool, collected, down to earth. Okay, practical, down to earth energy. So you might want to find a way to ground your energy. You might be feeling quite emotional at this time. That moon does bring out some emotions. Okay, especially if there is like a powerful ending, or if you're just trying to close some chapters, make sure you ground and protect your energy before you do any kind of energy work. Just saying. Okay, but just take practical approaches. Easy does it, right? Be committed to your journey forward, and I think you've got some wonderful things that are on the horizon for you. If you've been dreaming about a deep connection, you've been dreaming about, a partnership or relationship that may lead you down the path of marriage or children, okay? Or maybe you're just looking for somebody that you can feel secure with, that you can feel stable with. I think here that your Spirit is really saying that, yes, I am manufacturing things for you. I'm trying to make things happen for you in the background. Don't give up on believing that, okay? So your overall outcome, we've got the Three of Cups coming out here, and the Three of Cups is a social energy. It is a positive vibe. It's something to celebrate. Okay, so you may have something to celebrate there by the time we're done with this reading. So, and again, this goes up until about the middle of August. So there may be some good news. Maybe you've got something to celebrate, a sense of relief, some joyous excitement there. Okay, this is the Three of Cups is a celebration, but it's also the social card, right? Getting out there with your friends, with your family, having fun, mingling with people, single and ready to mingle. Yes, you are. Okay, you're getting all of your ducks in a row. Okay, so I think you got some fun on the horizon. Okay, things have felt a little bit heavy, but I think there is that big light at the end of the tunnel for you. Okay, and I think that you are really letting some very heavy burdens go. Okay, and you're very much getting in alignment for yourself there to meet new people, to have fun, to get out of your comfort zone, and to really enjoy life. But again, that Three of Cups, I think with that Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck there, I think your belief system is restored. I think you're feeling good. Okay, you're feeling footloose, fancy free, and that is a beautiful vibe to be in, because we attract like attracts like, right? And when we are smiling, when we're happy, when we're putting out all those beautiful positive vibes, that is what flows back to us. Okay, so just remember that in that energy. But I feel as though you may have an invitation on the horizon as well. Okay, so someone may invite you somewhere. Okay, this could represent you socializing, going out on dates, just living your best life, not putting too much importance on every single connection that you make either. Okay, if you've been single for a long time, and if you've been healing for a long time, perhaps just getting your feet wet a little bit, dipping your toe in the social environment a little bit, in the dating pool, if you will. Okay, just to test the waters. Maybe go out for a coffee with somebody. Maybe you meet someone online or through your friends or whoever it is you meet people. Okay, and sometimes we do need a little bit of practice. Okay, so if you do find yourself, you've meeting a couple of connections, and you go for coffee, or you're chatting, think of it as like a dry run, right? You're dipping your toe in that water, and you're getting a little bit of practice, because when you do get that connection that is really feels like it's meant to be, okay, you're going to be ready. You're going to get the nervous jitters out. You're going to get the little kind of small talk out of the way. And, yep, you may have to put a couple of fish back in the sea. Okay. But I think there's a lot of potential here for you. Okay. We do have the Seven of Coins and the Four of Coins also coming out here. Okay. So, you may want to, the Seven of Coins, okay, hold on. The Seven of Coins can certainly be harvesting the fruits of your labor. Okay, so I think all of your hard work, your patience, your efforts are about to pay off. So I think some of you really do have something to celebrate. All right, but the Seven of Coins is also, about being patient. It's about looking at where you are, thinking about your plans. Okay, maybe even being a little bit strategic in how you meet new people. But it does bring in this energy of taking a step back, of taking a practical approach at finding love, that does bring in also the ability to do something a little bit different, right? Because it brings in strategy. Okay, so putting a plan together, figuring out what you want, and I think you're really about to enjoy some life there. Okay, I think you're going to be harvesting the fruits of your labor, but I also think that some of you might need to be a little bit patient still as well. No one ever likes to hear that. Okay, there's something coming to fruition here for you. The Seven of Coins is quite often when we reap the rewards of our manifestations. Okay, but it is patience required sometimes too. All right, so for some of you, your wishes are coming true, but for others of you, I think that you're doing some hard work first. Okay, you're finishing up, you're wrapping things up. And then I think that you're just going to kind of take a little bit of a breather first. You do have your wishes coming true at some point, but perhaps just a little bit later on, okay? Because the bottom of the deck can be something that's still coming in. It's materializing. It's not quite here yet. Okay, so a little bit more patience may be required. But the Four of Coins, sometimes we need to be a little patient, because we do need to remember to be a little bit open. And the Four of Coins shows an energy of stability, security, a good, strong, solid foundation. Okay, and it's usually one where, okay, I've gotten to this point and I know there is more to be had. I'm ready to reap the rewards of my abundance. I'm ready to meet new people. I'm ready to do all of these things, but it can represent being a little bit closed off. Okay, so just something to be aware of there with that Four of Coins energy. This is known as the miser of the tarot with that Four of Coins. So, perhaps you are throwing a little bit of caution to the wind and you're not being as conservative. Okay, perhaps you might need to spend a little bit of money, especially if you're going out on social engagements and things like that. So you might need to kind of loosen the purse strings a little bit. It will pay off. Okay, it'll probably pay off for you. You know, but sometimes we do have a budget, right? Especially if you've been going through some financial issues. Okay, maybe you've got a budget, but you can still go out and have fun even on a budget. Okay, but the Four of Coins can just be that energy sometimes where, we're kind of like, we're being very, very conservative and maybe a little bit unwilling to let someone in. Okay, so just so you're aware of that, just a little bit of a heads up for you. But I think here that that you are getting out, you're enjoying life. I think things are getting back on track for you. Again, something to celebrate there. And I think some excitement is on the horizon for you guys. So let's throw out a few more cards here. Thank you. I'm flipping over there for you. We'll just get some final messages for you guys. Oh, there we go. Get that one, and I'll get a couple of, whoa, thank you very much. A couple of these ones as well. All right. There we go. So let's have a look. Put those over there. Grab these ones first. All right. And we have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Hell yeah, you do. All right. There is that affirmation for you. Speak it, live it, love it, learn it. Okay. You are attracting the right kind of people at the right place at the right time. Don't doubt yourself. All right. We also have forgiveness. Okay. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yes, it does. And that's why you've got all of this help here to help you clear out some old energy to make way for something better for you. And we also have patience. We see that coming out here in your reading as well. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yes, it does. And we just need to be ready to receive, to take action, to take the steps that we're guided to take. Okay. Patience is a virtue. Okay, patience is annoying. Sometimes or needing to have patience can be annoying, but patience may be the key. All right, so your last messages, we get some angel numbers. We've got number 17, actually relates back to the star card. Okay, the quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I am independent. Yes, you are. You're breaking free of attachments, of old karmic cycles and patterns, of old toxic people and energies, bad habits and behaviors. You're forging a new path. You're moving forward. Okay, and you are very strong. You're very capable of living your best life. Okay, and I think some of you are getting your mojo back. Okay, especially if someone has stolen your thunder at some point or taken away something from you. I think you're getting it back, right? This Queen of Wands energy, all right? That is you right about now. Confident, bold, brave, courageous, and strong. All right, here is your next card, number 22. I think we addressed number 22 previously, Master Builder number 22. So now you have 22 and 22. So 2222. Excellent. Very good energy. Okay, you might want to look up the further meaning of 2222. So Master number 22. You are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. I am aligned. Take that affirmation right there. All right, and final message for you, 00. This has come out quite a bit, 00 or 000 in these readings. Okay, it's a reset button. A reset button. It has to do with the void. It's also about the cycles and the circles of life. No beginnings or endings. Everything is constant, constantly moving. All right, so we have angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. I am observant. Okay, and yes, absolutely, right? This high priestess energy that's coming in, the temperance card that's coming in, you're being shown the way. You're being guided and protected every single step of the way. All right, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated for you. If there was, please hit a like on this video, show my channel some love, subscribe if you haven't already. I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a great month and a half ahead, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.